Hello everybody and welcome back to Bell's channel. Today we'll be doing part 35 of Bell's Fallout 4 Explorer and Companion Guide, and we will be doing the quest, let me have a quick look, I forgot his name, Out of the Fire. This is like a mini-main quest, but you can also do it on your own, and it's at the place called Finch Farm, which is west, like southwest of Sanctuary Hills. So if you go all the way down, you'll come across like this very iconic bit that like split, and then you'll see this interstate that divides Massachusetts from like Salem. So this is Salem. So it's like along this interstate. It's near Green Top Nurseries here. Then there's the Slog, and then you've got Finch Farm and Country Crossing. And then like, you know, you can see better, but that's where it is. So that's where we're going. We're going to Finch Farm to do the quest Out of the Fire. So basically what the quest says is, sorry. Radio Freedom reported that the people at Finch Farm have asked for help from the Minutemen. I should see what I can do to assist them. And you can also go there and you can learn the story on your own as well. So just ignore what I'm doing. Just like checking out some stuff. Okay, well we're just gonna make our way to Finch Farm. I was checking my microphone was on then. Oh, nearly had a heart attack. About 100 steps away now. Ooh. Oh, I could have said it. Oh, no.
I'll be doing the world a service.
Oh, come on, I'm gonna get you. How the hell did I miss that?
False alarm! Stand up! Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
Ooh. Oops, sorry, I just hit the mic. Power armor right away as well. We've got some oh my god, no, I didn't get into it. No. Although I like power armor,
Don't let all that horsepower go to your head.
I don't like actually wearing it very much. So here you go.
I'm listening.
Trade. Oh, he's got a combat rifle. What damage does it do? 52. Oh, I'm going to give him some ammo. There you go, buddy. He can have all my spare stuff. Stuff that I don't want right now. Okay. Okay, so now they're literally under an overpass. See that little shack? That's where we're aiming. Actually, you see on the bottom map, you see them like 3 cars topped on each other on the bottom of the map. You see it, yeah. There is some heavy power armor there, but it's very hard to get because there's proper gunners there.
Hey, you! Oh, sorry. Thought you might be one of those forged maniacs, but you don't have the burns. A group of them took over the old ironworks, and they'll shoot you just as soon as look at you.
The Forged. Oh,
I'm with
making
the
out.
Minutemen. Tell me what happened. Maybe I can help.
Well, I'll be jiggered.
The way
Didn't
she
really
says it,
expect anybody
I'm
to
with the
come.
Minuteman.
Bastard son of mine, Jake, snuck out in the middle of the night to join him. He grabbed my granddad's old sword. It's the closest thing I've got to an heirloom. If you really are with the Minutemen, and you want to help, well, it would mean a lot to me if you could get that sword back.
Your son?
What about your son, Jake? You don't care what happens to him?
I didn't raise my boys to be raiders. As far as I'm concerned, He's dead to me.
Can you tell me anything else about the Forged?
They're led by a guy named Slack. Came in from outside of the Commonwealth a few months back and started recruiting. Mostly they've just been strong-arming folks. But with how quick they've been growing, it's just a matter of time till the raids get worse.
Okay. Okay, a
What
sword.
kind of a sword am I looking for?
One of them old pre-war swords, rigged up to shoot flames from the blade. Probably why Jake thought they'd let him join. So, what do you say?
Okay.
I'll find it.
You're doing me a big favor, and I'll make it up to you as best as I can.
Okay. It's Abigail and Daniel.
I heard you talking with Abraham. Did he even mention our son?
He mentioned Jake.
He did mention that Jake stole his sword and joined the Forged.
Well, at least he mentioned him. That's a good sign. The two of them were at it again, and Jake must have taken off to that ironworks like he was going on about.
Don't bring it up to Abraham. But if you find my boy, you bring him home. I'll get the two of them sorted out.
Okay, woman.
I wish Jake would just come home.
Just nick their meat food. Didn't want to do that.
Hi.
Heard you talking with my pa. Mom still thinks she can straighten stuff out with him and Jake, but I don't know.
What happened?
What happened between them?
Well, they've been at it for years, but this last time may have been the breaking point. The Forged moved into the ironworks not long ago and started recruiting. At first, things were fine, but recently they've started raiding. Jake told us he was thinking about joining them. Said he'd send back supplies to us so Dad and Mom wouldn't have to work so hard. You can probably guess how well that went over with my pa. Sorry, I know this isn't really your problem. Well, I'll be around if you're looking to trade.
Looking to trade, or did you come here to admire the Commonwealth's largest collection of junk?
Junk?
It's a pretty impressive collection.
Yeah, that's my dad's stuff. Some of it he found out in the wastes, but most of it comes from the salvage yard across the river. Ever since the gunners moved in, he's been sneaking over there at night to steal from them.
That's a hell of a risk. Why does he do it?
He says he collects all that scrap because he likes to tinker. But I think it's more than that. I think he's curious about the past, and he wants to hold on to it. If you ask me, living in the past is a waste of time.
I miss the past. I'd go back in a second if I could.
And you must not be from the Commonwealth. We've got it pretty good now. At least, compared to how it used to be.
How could things be worse than this?
My dad says there was a time when you couldn't grow much of anything out here. A farm like ours would have been impossible. It was more dangerous, too. There were some big raider gangs back then, and a lot more feral ghouls and super mutants than there are now. If you wanted to be safe, you had to live near one of the bigger settlements, like Diamond City. So, the people banded together and fought hard to make the Commonwealth a safer place. That's how my father tells it. I'm sure you're bored to death by now. Still, it's good talking to you. Hope I'll see you again. If you're here to stock up, I've got some supply.
Sure.
Maybe he's got some stuff. He ain't got a lot, has he? Smallest collection I've ever seen. I know he's got the largest junk collection. They do have some good stuff though. Anyway, so yeah, basically that's what's happened. His son has run off. So Abraham Finch has asked me to retrieve his granddad's sword from the forge, who was taken over the Sorgus Ironworks, and obviously Abigail has asked for us to get the son, which we will do. Oh, dude, he scared the crap out of me.
Good to keep going. I don't sleep or eat or anything like that.
There's that junkyard. We will go there soon. Woo, jump. So from Finch Farm, you enter the back way into the ironworks. So we're around the back right now, as you can see. Just be careful because there are people on top, and they will see you. But don't do this lightly. It is a very very difficult quest sometimes.
Get some, motherfucker!
Won't be bothering anybody now.
Find him and kill him!
Crap, buddy, see a thing?
For it now.
You'll run out of bullets in no
Hey,
point.
they're back. Down the move. That's the last of them.
How much you got left in? Playing games with me, huh?
Take cover! Guess we're not alone. All right. Something out there. Whatever it was, it's gone now.
Aw, man, come back!
Over here!
Seems like they're Achilles heel then.
They're here somewhere.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, while you're in here, you can do two options. You can go up and over, or you can use this terminal. I'm going to use this terminal if I can, actually, purely
Take a
because
look at that terminal.
Valentine, he can unlock any terminal for you, and basically he really likes it when you do it as well. You're gonna like, so that's why I'm gonna do it. Wizard.
I'm through.
Say the word. Always had a way
So
with
you liked
machines.
it. But obviously, before you unlock another one, you must sit down 2 hours. Otherwise it just doesn't count.
You building a collection or something?
A lot of flaming fuel here.
What the hell was that?
Fucking hide!
You got a hot molten thing. Don't jump in that. Oh, oh my god. I seriously accidentally pressed the wrong button. What? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot now. It's gonna make me restart it. Oh, wait.
Not exactly subtle, pal. Even break it? Not that it's hot.
God damn it, I need covering fire!
Let's just go full force for this. Full force. Whew. Somebody's chasing me.
Just getting warmed up over here.
Well, we'll do this again.
Want me to take a look at that, Sherm?
No, dude, don't. So you can do all this, but it also looks... Yes!
Real monsters out there in the comic book books. Now that they've set up shop, I'm told the Minutemen will be in a better position to help whoever is in Commonwealth. That's different here, just so. Butcher Beast is back on the rampage. Here's part 2 of the saga.
Criminal, you say the word. Always had a way with machines.
Come on, little girl. Let's do this!
You think they're gone for good?
Nice. They always gotta
Watching
fight
a
back.
conductor at the orchestra. You see him?
Yes.
Powering up. Protectron on duty. Hard hats are required while within a work site. Please wear your hard hat.
Whatever it was, it's here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that terminal because I'm gonna. Sorry for the intrusion earlier, the shouting. I'm gonna go across here. We get some stuff as well. Yeah, I think I can open this door now. I don't think there's another way round. Sadly, I've just got to... Oh, I can still unlock it. Oh, that's cool. Right, so I'm just gonna sit... Where was that chair? Here, I'm just gonna sit on this chair. Hopefully it lets me wait. Yes, it does let me wait 2 hours. Get back up.
Oh, damn.
Oh! Where is he? You... Where did he go? He wanted to ask me something. I think that was like his initiation. That first dialogue thing. Where are you, Nick? There you are, there you are.
Hey.
Come here then.
Hey,
Let's talk.
let me ask you something.
Ask away.
Sure. Ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I've just got to deal with that.
Good attitude to have. Not the way I felt. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. Folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Massacre of the CPG. What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
That's funny, right? Hard settling in.
Was it hard settling in?
Well, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the synth, but it was Nick the detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
So yeah, that's his first dialogue. So that's his first dialogue that we've had with him. And we've only hacked a few things. Sat for 2 hours. Now I can unlock this and get another light from him. Just to aim. He does have 4 dialogues. The first one obviously just happened. Second one, then it'll be the third one where we get his quest. We'll be 3/4 of the way through, and then once we've completed his quest, we'll do it again to get his 4th and final dialogue where we'll get his perk. But generally, because we've helped him with his quest and things like that, he'll almost automatically give you his perk because it's like his affinity's raised so high anyway. Fellow. I don't know that one. It don't matter. Doesn't matter. We'll just get on with this. So let's go. Alright, I'm gonna get this weapon. I'm gonna save before we go in here. There is a magazine bobblehead, by the way. But let's see if we can save a settler.
Help! If she tries to leave, kill her. You must be pretty strong to make it here.
It was easy.
Most of them were never gonna be worth forging in the first place. See, Jake? Here's someone who might actually be worth my time. Unlike you.
They're gonna kill me.
But I brought everything you asked for. Stealing things from your family farm doesn't prove your strength, boy. Though this wonderful sword you brought does put me in the mood to give you one last chance to prove your worth. What do you say? Kill that prisoner and prove that you aren't completely useless.
You said we'd be raiding outside the Commonwealth. These people aren't even a threat to us.
Prove to me that you can kill. It's him or you.
Oh God, what do I do? What do I do?
Alright, save. Ready? Walk away, Jake. That's what I'm doing.
Walk away, Jake. You don't have
Please
to do
let
this.
me go.
What's
If
it
I
gonna
don't,
be,
they'll
Jake?
kill me.
Damn it, why did that never work for me? My chronos is so low. What is it on? It's only 10. I'm sorry, Nikki.
Using
Prove
that
to
garbage
me
is a
that
quick
you're
way to
worth
end up in
more,
the
Jake.
hospital. Or the morgue.
Right, save. Come on.
Don't do it, Jake.
This
is
man
murder.
is
They'll come
nothing.
after my family if I don't. I'm sorry. There, I did what you asked. God, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Good. Now, kill the stranger.
What? I ain't doing that. No, Jake. We're doing it from when we walk in. I'm sorry, people, if that's what you want, but I'm not going to kill him. Because I know it doesn't work that way.
Help! If she tries to leave, kill her. You must be.
Alright, we're just going to skip through this.
It was
Most of.
You're gonna kill me.
Stealing things from your family farm.
Let's level up again like I just did. Because this has 5 charisma.
Prove your strength, boy.
Give it the wrong fuel.
Though this wonderful. Kill that prisoner.
You said we'd...
Prove to me that you.
Oh God.
Okay, now I'm going to save it.
walk away, Jake. You don't have to do this.
Please let me go.
What's
You're
it
right.
gonna be, Jake?
I don't want to do this. I don't want to join the Forge. I just want to go home.
Last chance,
You brought your
Jake.
can opener.
If you don't kill the prisoner before I count to 3, well, it's over. 1.
Excuse me.
I'm going to nick his caps. Can you give him a flamer? Don't need all 3 of them. So do I just have a normal? That'll do. Alright, now let's kill.
Thanks a lot.
Hey,
What's the plan? Whatever you need.
So, before we talk to Jake, if you hear noise in the background, fireworks going off, just ignore it. Before we talk to Jake, I'm just going to do this. We got that. We got Bobblehead up here.
nice.
Potently gain 15% damage with explosives. We'll take this shish kebab. Roof, some power armor. And then we will also pick up, there is a magazine down here.
Bingo.
Bigger fences. You now build statues. And then, oh, by the way, if you are here, go down here open this, take it. Just trust me. We'll see to it later. Let's go talk to Jake.
Wait, I'm sorry. I messed up. I panicked.
What were you doing with those guys anyway?
Yeah. Well, I thought we'd be raiding outside of the Commonwealth, and that if I joined them, I could provide for my family.
I don't know. God, my dad's right. I'm such an idiot.
Look, I should probably try to go home and make amends. I know I've got no right to ask, but I bet if you're there to explain things with my...
Sure.
I bet if you bring my great-granddad's sword, he'll make it worth your while. He always tries to deal fair with people. I'll wait for you by the overpass near the farm.
Yes, so let's go get that. Let's go to the overpass. Common. Why I told my mother. Boop.
Nothing!
Let's do this.
Think something's broken.
Fucking pay for that!
Who's your enemy?
I'm just getting started.
Right, I'm gonna turn my mic off, and we're just gonna go meet Jake.
Here goes nothing.
Abraham, what's going on? Is that my boy come home?
What? Jake's back? Oh, thank God.
Papa, please. I know I screwed up pretty big.
I thought if I joined up, I could keep them from raiding our farm.
I didn't. I don't want to hurt anybody.
I don't care what you thought. I told you.
Abraham Francis Finch, that's enough.
Mama,
Shut up, Jake. If I hear anything out of either of you, you'll both be peeling potatoes for the next year. I've watched you two go at it for years and tried to let you sort it out for yourselves. Abraham, your son is a grown man. And if you expect him to act like one, then you'd better stop treating him like a child. Jake, your father and I have been out there, and we know it can be dangerous. We just want to make sure you're prepared. There. It's over.
Where'd you
I've
go?
heard no word about it from either of you, so help me.
She's right.
Mr. Finch.
She's right. I've been a fool. There's no way I can thank you enough. Here's the caps we agreed on, plus a bit for helping my boy. I think you should hang on to that sword. It'd put a smile on Granddad's face to know it was being used to help people.
Well, yes, so we've finished, and we've gained the Finch Farm settlement. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.